NSG community, what's happening? Your coach Denise here, coming to you with 3 tips to help you create your true affirmation. Now, let's start with what a true affirmation is. So, a true affirmation is one that is true for you. Right now, we know that there is this huge push for everyone to really start focusing more on their personal development, and starting inward is one of the major ways to do that. And as a life coach, this is my area of specialty. So, I have been seeing a lot of affirmations on social media, things like, say, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am capable. All great things. Here is what makes those not true. The mere utterance of just saying, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm capable, saying it alone does not make it true. In order for an affirmation to be true, it has to be something that resonates with you. And so when we talk about true affirmations, what it really asks you to do is to think about how what you're saying actually holds true for you. Let me go into an example. So one of the things that that I've come to learn in my time as a coach and my study, because I always like to kind of study and enhance my craft so I can give this back to clients in a more meaningful way, is that our subconscious really guides and drives the things that hold us back, or the things that propel us forward, right? It holds the memory of our negative self-talk. And over time, that negative self-talk begins to create these templates, and affirmations help to offset those templates for us. So when we just say a statement, I'm going to use capable, right? I am capable. What's happening is that way in the back or way deep in our subconscious, just us saying I am capable does nothing. And so fear still steps in. So when we get ready to move forward on a moment where we have to show our capabilities, fear can kick in and hold us back because we don't believe that we're capable. Now, if we were to take that thought, I am capable, and say, let me think about a time where I actually felt capable. What then happens is we're saying the statement, we're activating the parts of our brain that holds memories, and we're saying, hey, pull a memory up for me, tell me when I was capable, and I'm going to hold on to this. As the brain is pulling up that memory, it's also pulling up a feeling that's attached to it. So this emotion is coming forward. So we have fear, who is in the forefront, and then we have the statement of I'm capable, coupled with the memory of when you actually felt capable. And let's say the feeling that you had in that moment was empowered. So in stating that you're capable, it brought up feelings of empowerment. Guess what? Capable is now supported by a memory and an emotion. And guess what? Fear becomes outnumbered. And that's how you allow the affirmations to propel you forward. So affirmations are helpful because they become embedded into our systems and turn themselves into beliefs over time. The way that happens is that we have to have supportive evidence to show that we really do mean this and that it holds true for us. So now that I've explained that, let's get into the tips. So the first tip is highlight a proud moment. Start with a moment where you felt proud. If you were trying to find an affirmation that works for you because you're reading the ones that you see online or you're reading the ones that people are sharing with you and you don't really feel it, then think about a moment when you were proud and ask yourself, what was I feeling in that moment? What did I think about myself in that moment? That becomes your affirmation. So if there was a moment where I went shopping for someone who couldn't go out and do grocery shopping for themselves, then I felt like I was helpful. And then that's going to be my affirmation. I am helpful. So if I have any doubts around my abilities to help people, I can go back and remember that time that I helped someone when they were in need. Um, the next tip. The next tip is think about what others say to you. Think about some of the positive things that other people say to you and prove it true for you. So this one can be a little tricky if we really don't believe what others say. So this is where you have to do a little bit of exercising yourself. Exercise your muscles and your ability to believe by challenging yourself to say, if this is what people see, what might they be seeing that makes it true? For example, I had a long time history with thinking that I was ugly. So at one point in my life, this is what I was told, and I started to believe it. So whenever I was in spaces, I would walk with my head down or keep my head down or not feel confident because this is what I believed. I would hear other people tell me the opposite. I didn't believe it. So in order for me to turn that into an affirmation that would work for me, I had to challenge myself to say, hey, where's the truth in this for me? And in doing so, I found it. So it started with what I heard others say, and then I began to add supportive thoughts and memories behind it, and it became true. Okay, now my last one is my favorite one, and this is my go-to. It has a similar feel to the second one I just shared. And as a thinker, in my MBTI, my Myers-Briggs assessment, I am more of a thinker than a feeler. And so this one really works for me. So all of my thinkers, listen up, because hopefully this one will be a winner for you. So it's the defense attorney strategy. So I take whatever my negative self-talk is, because listen, no matter what anybody else says, I am my harshest critic, and I can tear myself down in a heartbeat. And so I've learned that about myself, and in order to do differently, I use this. So I think about a negative self-talk that I have, and I challenge myself to argue the opposing side. And in that argument of the opposing side, I find my affirmation. So I start with, okay, I'll use capable again. I'm incapable. What would make that case not true? And I have to challenge myself to think of moments where I actually showed up as capable, where I actually felt capable. I love that one. All right, folks. So there are my 3 strategies for creating effective affirmations, effective true affirmations. I hope this helped. If it did, feel free to share this video. Also, I love to hear back from you. So let me know how these are working out for you. If you want to connect more on a one-on-one and hear more about how I was able to really come up with things to help stick and help change my mindset, and really reconstruct the templates that really helped me back, holla at me, message me. I'd love to connect with you. All right, until next time, never stop growing.